Hey, Shalom, Akim, Shalom. First thing and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, by Shemi, Habushai, by Shemar Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Those in the gospel of Allah, living with the standard of Yahweh, by Shemi, Habushai, wherever it may be. Real quick, man, this is a lesson on sacrifice. Sacrifice is a big part of the truth, man. Okay, sacrifice is a big part of this faith that we're in. As you know, that when you come into this truth, man, you lose everything, man. Okay, you're gonna give up something if you're gonna gain Hamashiach, because remember, the Lord, you know, he died on the cross for the nation of Israel, which is the ultimate sacrifice. The ultimate sacrifice was to give his life for the elect, starting with the elect first, but the entire nation of Israel. You see, and that was a huge sacrifice that no man on this planet can fathomably accomplish, man. Okay, so when the scriptures say, when you come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation. Also, he who bears cross cannot be my disciple. So part of bearing your cross is to giving up things that you was once adamant or passionate about, man. You know, it could be a job, career. Brothers have turned down careers based on the conflict they would have with the truth. You know, brothers have turned down good paying jobs because they require them to work weekends or Saturdays when it was their camp time. So we count all things lost for Hamashiach's sake. Okay, you may have to forsake children, you know. Prime example, some brothers, man, you know, they have children, etc., and the situation don't work out, whether they went left or, you know, brother had to leave or leave out of town, whatever it may have been. All these things are counted worthy to gain Hamashiach, and it's just what it is, man. Okay, because everything that we've sacrificed, that we've given up, we're gonna get times 10 times 10, you know, times 10 times 10 times 10. So yeah, it may be painful to let things go that you was once passionate about, but hey, man, that's just part of the truth. You may have your kids, or you know, you may lose loved ones. You may lose your wife, or she may decide to make other moves and relocate, and you have to stay back and you have to teach the word because your obligation. Case by case scenario, you know, which necessarily you won't be wrong with leaving if you did leave with your wife or whatever. But it's a case-by-case scenario. You got to compare the variables, okay? You have children with her. You have an opportunity lined up somewhere else. You know, what's the situation in particular? Okay, or was it a woman you met? Y'all got close, y'all fell in love, whatever it may have been, and she decided that one situation wasn't working for her. You invited to come. But, you know, it's a case-by-case scenario, man, you know? But each brother's situation is different. But other than that, man, you're going to deal with loss. You're going to deal with sacrifice. You got to give up something because, like they say, trimming the fat. Every man have to come before the Lord and offer something up, man, okay? Whether it be your life, your possessions, your families, it may be all of it, because ultimately we are laying our lives down for this truth, because it's very well possible that we can be put to death for what we teach in the coming days, months, weeks, whenever Esau decides to roll on us. So we have to keep that in mind, brother. Sacrifice is for the Lord is always a profitable thing. No, it doesn't feel good. It don't feel good. It just don't. It may cause problems. It may cause people to hate you. You may have lost the love of your family members because they feel like you joined the cult. But, you know, hey, count it all good for the Lord, because they don't understand. They don't understand the cause that you're fighting for, because they lack the vision. The Lord didn't give it to them, okay? But he's giving it to his men, okay? So this is the book of Matthew 19, and I'm going to start at verses 27. The whole chapter is really good, but it says here, then Peter answered and said unto him, behold, we have forsaken all and have followed thee. So what should we have therefore? So he was like, wait a minute, man. Because Peter had women. Yeah, well, he had a wife, he had a child, he had a lucrative career as being a fisherman. Okay, Yahushua was even a carpenter, which, you know, is very lucrative. But Peter asked, like, look, man, there's nothing wrong with that. The Lord could have been like, look, I ain't got to give you shit, because this is our rightful duty as Israelite men, to teach the word and to wake our people up. That's what we're supposed to do. But the Lord is not he's not unfair that he's going to forget our works, man. He's not going to forget the fact you had to forsake your family, walk away from your children, your women, your you know, your brothers, whatever, your jobs, your careers. The Lord, he don't forget those things, man. We may often forget, or we may often be pushed back because of the emotional hurt that comes along with it. But overall, brothers, man, you know, the Lord, he ain't forgetting our works, man. Okay, and he said, what have we? He says, then Peter said unto him, behold, we have forsaken all. He said, we forsaken all to follow thee. What should we have therefore? And Yahushua said unto them, verily I say unto you, that which ye have followed me in the regeneration when the Son of Man should sit in the throne of his glory, he should also sit upon 12 thrones, judging the tribe of Israel. Okay? Hold on, I gotta make a move real quick. And it reads here, and it says here, and everyone who have forsaken household, or brethren, or sisters, or fathers, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands for my name's sake, should receive 100-fold. Okay, so remember that, brothers. You forsaking not because you're forsaking, but you're forsaking for a greater good to win your Yahawashi, man. Okay, so anyway, with that, I'm gonna close out. I may do a part 2 with that. Shalom and above.